performance consists of 2 acts, approximately 1 hour each. There will be a 15-minute intermission. We invite you to use this time to take advantage of our concessions and to participate in the 50-50 raffle that will be awarded at the end of intermission. This raffle is a fundraiser for Goose Creek players, and here's how it works. The proceeds from the sale of raffle tickets will be divided 50-50. The winning ticket holder will receive half of the money raised this afternoon, and the remaining half will go to Goose Creek players to help fund future productions, including this year's Christmas show, Miracle on 34th Street, and our spring production, Cinderella the Musical. Information for these events, including audition dates, can be found on our website at goosecreekplayers.com. And now, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Goose Creek Players proudly presents to you the Misfit Players.
Lights, please. Got it, boss. It's seen better days. Based on the equipment up here, those days were back in 1987. Oh. That stage is no great shakes either. I didn't even know this theater was out here.
Went out of business years ago. The town is buying this space for a community center.
Fairfield will have its own theater?
This part will be the gymnasium.
Sports. Bleh.
Some people like them.
Were you surprised to hear from Wanda?
My phone hasn't been ringing. I mean, it's run down, but there's something about a theater.
Take it for a spin? No. Come on.
I don't think so.
You know you want to.
It had to be you, wonderful you. It had to be you.
That's what I'm talking about.
Not bad.
I didn't know anyone else was here. Sorry.
For what? That's what a stage is for.
So, who's the hottie?
Zayden Manners.
Don't got those.
So, is Wanda around?
I didn't think she'd be here.
I'm Jack.
Tessa.
Sky Masterson.
And she is, not a character from Guys and Dolls, just a little random sometimes.
I think she's referring to me. Played him 2 summers ago. It's how I met Wanda, actually. She asked me if I would direct this thing.
You direct?
Sky directing. That's a good one.
I haven't had the opportunity yet, but I don't get it. I'm new to the whole theater thing.
Well, you're a good-looking guy, so in a small-town community theater, if you can act, they want you on stage.
More than good looking.
Is that necessary?
I got eyes. You got eyes.
See?
I'm sure he's seen himself in a mirror.
So, if you were Sky, you must have been decent, even if you are new.
I can carry a tune, act a little, figuring out the dancing thing as I go.
Dang, triple threat.
You will be casting romantic leads until you're 70. Maybe even then.
This theater is a disaster.
Oh, hey, Bob. Want to rub you it too?
Somebody's got to build stuff.
You staying out of trouble?
What'd you hear?
Nothing.
Good. Not in trouble.
Hello, everyone. Oh, am I late? I'm so sorry if I am. I'm Penelope, just so grateful to be your stage manager. Can't wait to get started.
You have got to be kidding me.
Oh, hello. You must be Zayden. I've heard wonderful things about you.
Then it wasn't me they were talking about.
Ian, good to see you in one piece.
Am I ever gonna live that down?
Not while I have breath.
Wanda's not here yet?
Oh, she likes to make a grand entrance.
True. House will be a nice size, I think.
Once all the junk is removed.
It's being used for storage.
Or as a dumpster.
Well, I think we just, move a couple things around and,
Wait,
whoa!
Atlanta!
Well, if we cannot destroy the place before we even start.
Look who's talking.
Probably a good 250 chairs in here.
At least 400 or 500.
Not if you want aisles.
Or me fire codes.
We can get around those.
Also not a great idea.
Learned that one the hard way, did you?
Perhaps. And that's also illegal.
Gotta be on the up and up, Bob.
Fire marshal might take a bribe.
Also illegal.
Technically.
Actually.
You can't get 500 people to a community theater performance in Fairfield anyway.
Oh, we could, with the right publicity and positive thinking.
Happy thoughts don't sell tickets.
They can, if you really believe.
250 seats. If we can fill half, that's a win.
Welcome, everyone.
Oh, the woman of the hour.
April for the Arts was just announced. There will be a dance troupe at Town Hall, a concert at First Church, an exhibit at Founders, and that's where we come in. We're putting on a show right here.
In April?
At this dump,
With him?
The building's in Fairfield, it hasn't been finalized yet, but Mr. Sanderville is saying we can use it for free.
What wonderful news!
this place is a mess.
It's not that bad.
There's a bucket up here still collecting rainwater, and it's not raining.
I can fix a leaky roof.
Problem solved.
Have you seen him on a ladder recently?
Just because one time.
Everyone okay?
Oh, yeah, no thanks to Bob here.
I didn't do anything.
Oh, is Sandoval gonna help with the building maintenance?
Oh, always dollars and cents.
Are you willing to round up the vermin or climb on the roof?
Well, it's all on us. Sanderville's done with the building.
Oh, I wonder why.
I'll start with the mouse. Gotta be a shovel around here somewhere.
What's he going to do with the shovel?
I have some traps I can bring.
You're not going to hurt them.
Well, I could do live traps. Oh, I've never done that before. Cool.
Hey, you'll have to be careful.
Oh, I've learned my lesson.
Have you?
Have you?
Wanda, what kind of budget are we talking about?
Oh, let's not talk about money.
So not much.
We have $500.
That's not a budget.
I have access to supplies. I can help.
Thank you.
We can try to find more funding.
Still, Wanda, you cannot possibly think that we can put on a whole performance for
It's a
fun.
knock it out of the park team. And Jack will be Founders Director. He has a good eye.
I think you mean easy on the eyes.
Zayden,
Sorry, no filter.
even if we had $5,000, that would be a tall order for this group.
I made that entire design with 15 bells.
I include myself. There's no one here except, maybe Jack Wesson had trouble in the theater scene.
Wasn't this will be our first start?
That's optimistic.
We
You know,
have
it's
to
the
be
first time they've been on
optimistic.
stage in ages.
Let's see a show of hands. Who here is banned, and I mean actually prohibited, from volunteering for one or more community theaters? Zayden too.
I figured it went without saying.
All of you. What did you do?
You can
I get it. I get it. There were problems.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly.
I handpicked all of you.
Why us?
Because we were willing.
And available.
Very available.
No, we're like the all-stars.
More like the all stinkers.
That's not even a good one, see?
Everyone's a critic.
Wanda has put together a dream team.
You're more like a nightmare.
Zayden?
I don't think she likes me much.
It's not personal. Zayden doesn't like people in general.
Tessa, you really get me.
And it's been great to see you all, but I gotta go.
Go where?
Please leave the two, sir.
Not interested.
But
That's what we
Tessa,
got.
You said.
I said I would come look at the space and see if it would work. It does. Break legs.
No. Bob, tell her.
It'll be tough without you, Tessa.
When you produce, everything runs smoothly.
Not always.
Even the show with the incident ran smoothly.
Until it didn't.
Well, at least Stan helps pick out a show.
Usually such a quick process.
Little Mermaid or Mary Poppins.
How about Gypsy? Everything's coming.
Do we have to pick a show with a role for you?
Preferable.
I say Sweeney Todd, the demon barber of Fleet Street.
You gotta think smaller.
We should think big and positive.
You have no budget.
No musicals then.
I prefer to sing
Again, not important.
to you.
For the record, I just built stuff. I don't care.
You need plays in the public domain.
Old plays, you mean?
And no rights to pay.
We could do Shakespeare.
It's tough to do that right.
Well, maybe a well-known Shakespeare?
Much ado about nothing. I would love to play hero.
A hero? Wanda, aren't you a bit...
A bit what, Ian?
Never mind.
It's a dream role.
Midsummer Night's Dream would be fun and exciting.
Or something darker, like Hamlet or the Scottish play.
Oh, you mean
Did you just say it?
Say what?
See, you know, people are sensitive about that.
don't really care?
Well, it still counts even if we can't hear you.
She didn't see the play that starts with Mac and ends with F. It's bad luck.
Zayden, why would you do that?
Save us the time. We're destined for disaster.
No, now you have to undo the curse.
It's a stupid superstition.
It makes people nervous.
You got to leave the booth and come back in.
You have to knock first.
What? Never heard of that.
No, you have to spin 3 times, spit, and curse.
No, that's not right.
Just look it up on the net. Who's got one of them fancy phones?
You still don't have a smartphone?
Just do all 3, just to be safe.
Aw, come on.
You're the one who started it.
Drat.
That doesn't count as swearing.
You know what? Close enough. Let's move on.
What about an original play?
You still have to pay rights.
You can just find the script and make copies.
Please stop with the illegal suggestions.
Is it really illegal?
If you get caught.
I liked one from the Footlighters play reading last year. The one set in the 80s.
Oh, what I like about you? Not a few awkward spots, but it was still good.
They let you in the building?
They let me zoom in.
The playwright wasn't charging for rights.
How do you know that?
I was on the selection committee.
Oh, to be among the unbanned.
The Footlighters produced a different original. I'm sure the playwright would love to hear from us.
Who wrote it?
Anonymous submission. They didn't even come to the reading.
Maybe he's a recluse. That would be exciting.
I heard it has a role for me.
Again, not important.
Okay, now.
Then any other ideas?
We need to pick out the best play ever.
There are endless options.
I'd like to direct this play.
And why should you decide?
I don't have to, but
But what?
if Wanda reached out to me, someone who's never directed before, I probably wasn't the first choice.
I've been coming around here. I might have made a call or several first.
Probably with all of us.
Well, I'd be full not to.
They don't even let you.
Yeah.
Alright,
My point is, we may have limited options on staff.
The play we choose is important. Oh, we should get it right.
Here's how I see it. We have an announced audition, made a rehearsal schedule, created a set plan, and in exactly 10 weeks, we have a scheduled performance. Here. Maybe we should get started.
Yeah. We're gonna need some trash bags.
Hey, bring one up to the booth.
You curse the booth. Come and get it.
It's a stupid superstition.
You didn't even use this.
Good luck, you guys.
Oh, I'm taking this home.
My husband runs box office.
Does Larry want to?
Larry's a theater husband. We don't have a choice. What do you say?
I got out of all this. I don't know if I want back in.
Haven't you missed it? I know I have.
There's more mice back here!
Oh, it's a family.
Not for long.
Run, my little friends, run and be free.
I'm gonna go. Talk to Tessa. You're gonna need this.
So, you gonna convince me to produce?
It's up to you.
If I don't do it, who will?
We'll find somebody, or we don't do it.
You really don't care either way.
I think you'd be great.
You don't really know me.
I know enough.
We just met.
You're ambitious, yet practical, hopeful, but realistic.
You think I'm hopeful?
You're still here.
I'm not a good choice.
Everyone seems to have confidence in you.
Well, they're desperate.
I believe in second chances.
That's awfully brave with this bunch.
I think we'd work well together, but only if you're all in.
What difference does that make?
We do community theater for free. If it's not fun, why bother?
So you just walk away?
I'm a guy in a small town who's willing to sing and dance on stage. There'll be more opportunities.
Not necessarily to direct.
It's my chance to try.
So, you want me to produce a never performed play with a few issues in just 10 weeks with a budget of next to nothing in a rundown rat-infested theater that hasn't been used in ages with a group of misfits that any community theater with any sense has banned from working for free?
Pretty much.
Huh.
They're not rats.
See,
They're mice.
there could be rats we have not met yet.
That is an unpleasant thought.
Who knows what we'll find here? Oh,
Pray we don't find any rodents of unusual size.
you think we've entered the fire swamp?
It's possible.
Oh, please, no! No Princess Bride!
But
It's
it's
a
a classic. So, have you missed it?
Theater? It's complicated.
Just think about it. Yeah?
Sure.
I do have one question.
Just one?
What did Penelope do? I mean, she seems so sweet.
Terrible temper.
I'd like to see that.
No, you wouldn't.
Really? Well, let me know.
That's, some smile he's got there.
He needs to be careful with that thing.
So what do you say, boss? You in?
Are you in?
Why not?
Let's do it.
Back in business, baby, like the old days.
That was 3 years ago.
Huh. Feels like longer. What made you say yes?
I missed it.
It's because he's hot, isn't it?
No,
Doesn't hurt, though.
it doesn't.
I can't believe I had no idea about the two of you.
I knew something was up the day Scott walked into the studio.
You did not.
But I did.
Now that, I believe.
Let's get out of here, Francis. Leave these two lovebirds alone.
There's still room for couples racquetball.
I'm in.
Those two.
That will be an interesting racquetball game.
Totally.
At least it all worked out.
For us, anyway.
And the kiss and blackout, great read for everyone. And before I turn it over to Tess, any questions? Donovan.
I'm super thrilled to be cast as Scott and can't wait to get to know everyone.
Glad to have you, Donovan.
I also look forward to treading the boards with all of you.
Easy for you to say, Howard. You have such a big part.
Oh, you have a fine part. Plus, there are no small parts, only small actors.
The only people who say that have big parts. I wanted Ainsley's role.
The 20-something jazzercise instructor?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, sure, of course. Sorry it didn't work out.
With my experience and New York training, I am quite capable of carrying the show. I'm sure the director has every confidence in me, don't you, Jack?
The audition team was impressed with everyone.
Apparently more impressed with Ainsley.
Let it go, Wanda.
All right.
This isn't typically what I audition for. I prefer a drama. Oh, to play Lear again. Should be enjoyable, though. Can't have erudition all the time.
I have a practical concern. The state of the theater here.
We're working on clearing it out, so.
This is the progress.
Truly a clearing of the Augean stables, then.
The what?
Oh, forgive me. It's a task of Hercules in classical mythology.
If anyone can, we can use some extra hand. If there's no other questions, Tess?
Yeah, Your costumer is here for fittings. So, Casey, are you ready?
Hail and well met. I'm happy to meet thee for thy vestments.
Have we stepped into some time vortex?
Sorry, spent the weekend at a Renaissance festival. Can't give it up yet. Fare thee well, and don't tempt me to see me off yonder.
Is she going to keep talking that way?
She does great work.
I think it's fun. Isn't it fun?
Sure.
All right, if there is nothing else, you actors are released after your fittings. So thank you so much and see you tomorrow. Good night.
I'm done.
Hello, Pal.
We have a great cast.
Still surprised we had such a good turnout.
Oh, they're actors. Anything for stage time. Read went well, I thought.
There's something off in Act 2. I'm emailing the playwright.
Oh, you should have asked about that up front.
Wanted to see it first. Good revisions.
Thank you for this coffee, by the way. I haven't had Green Valley in a long time.
Why not?
It's not convenient now that I moved across town. But wait, I should be buying the coffee. I'm the producer.
Green Valley's not me. I'll bring the coffee.
You have to stop with the smiling.
What?
It makes people swoony.
Does it?
It's more powerful than you realize.
Huh. Does it make you swim?
A little.
Good to know.
Stop that.
Right? Sorry.
I need to speak to the producer.
Oh, that's my cue.
I'll check on Casey.
What is up, Ainsley?
Are you the producer?
Yes. I'm Tessa, and we have worked on several shows together.
Oh, of course. It is not working out with this costumer.
It's just day one, and we...
I have a lot of experience. I trained in New York.
You may have mentioned that.
I know how this goes. You must nip it in the bud right away. She wants me to wear these.
What's wrong with them?
They aren't baby blue.
Why would they be?
My character, Jennifer, it's her favorite color.
Well, the artistic team picked bold colors. It is an 80s show, so...
I don't want to be difficult. But I am the star of the show. Is it too much to ask?
Well, we do have a very, very small budget and limited resources, and you know, actors don't tend to make these decisions anyway.
Do you want me on stage without any confidence?
Is that ever a problem?
Not periwinkle, not azure, baby blue. It's my favorite color.
Your character's favorite, you mean?
Yes, exactly. Thank you so much, Terry.
It's Tessa.
Oh, also, Jack, he's obviously the catch of the show. Is he seeing anyone?
I'm not sure.
Not that it matters. Men are always available for the right woman. We'd be great together.
Sure.
But that's for another day. Good night.
Is now when I say I told you so, or do I wait until it's a complete catastrophe?
Doesn't help either way, Z.
Huh, helps me.
Well, I know Ainsley's a handful, but she is great on stage, and we are lucky to have her.
Were you listening to her?
I can handle her. Is your sound equipment working okay, the new one?
Yeah, much better. I wonder where Ian got it from.
I'm not sure. Are you heading out?
Yeah, in a minute.
Everything okay with Ainsley?
Yeah. Depends on what you mean by okay.
I'm handling it.
Okay. I want to add to the prop list. Telephone for Jennifer's bedroom, circa 1985.
Don't have one. But I can ask around though. No, it's too bad. I know I have 82 and 89 in storage.
Either of them would work.
I'll find one. 85.
Seriously, general air is perfect.
You sure? I don't mind.
Bring them both in, we'll decide.
Neither of them are blue though.
They don't have to be blue.
Did Ainsley ask you that?
Oh, she said there was a blue theme for her character.
What? Wait, what?
I'll deal with it. Actors, right? You know, you should have auditioned for the part, Tessa. You'd have been perfect.
I don't act.
Anymore.
So, you did?
Years ago. Oh, she played Ophelia back in the day. People said she was real good.
Hamlet. You didn't see her?
Oh, well, someone had to make the blood and gore believable and awesome.
Why don't you act anymore?
She did musicals and everything.
Oh, I didn't know about the singing.
That was Zayden's fault. And how did you get into this?
I bet you were a dime in high school.
Baseball, okay? I took some theater classes in college. I never thought I'd be on stage.
Well, what made you first audition then?
I was new in town. I saw auditions for Grease at Sanford. Thought it'd be fun. And I was hooked. I'm sure you'll get back up there.
My performing days are over.
Seems like a shame.
Just not for me anymore.
That's a wonderful idea, Wanda.
I don't know.
Thy plans are grandiose, fair maidens.
We're not going to have to turn down this place into a gym.
Well, you can't run winter basketball without one.
Who cares about that?
People who play basketball.
Why destroy this theater? It could be renovated.
Bob fixed the Greeks on the stage.
Baby powder. Use the shims too.
We've already cleaned it out.
Not yet.
It could be used as a multi-purpose space, gym with a stage on one end.
Oh, now there's an idea.
I've been thinking about it since that first day.
Ah, my ladies, not the only ones.
Shared space. You cover up the gym floor and you put chairs in.
It's not the same thing. It is full theater or bust.
Then you'll probably bust.
I have some contacts at Parks and Rec.
And I know most of the town council.
I have some dirt on Councilman McElroy. Pretty juicy.
No blackmail.
Just encouragement.
Still blackmail.
But if you want...
Still illegal.
Technically, if there's no...
Actually.
Do a backup plan.
We're trying to have a fresh start here, Bob. You can't be getting us into trouble.
How could I know that those stage weapons were stolen? And real.
Then maybe don't buy them from the trunk of someone's car.
Well, at least I didn't cause an explosion.
That was a pyrotechnic misfire.
That nearly burned down the middle school.
How was I supposed to know there'd be a chain reaction?
Do I really have to do this right now?
Well, at least I wasn't caught drinking backstage.
There's a couple of shots.
Darn Annie.
Why don't we just...
I have a very method. My Miss Hannigan was top notch.
Until you passed out.
What you two idiots? It was Salem witch trial.
Well, it's a kid's show, Wanda.
Ah, this I will wake up the volunteer fire
Don't
with
relive all of our screw-ups.
Penny's right. Let's just move on. We don't want to upset Penny.
No.
Let's just move on. Everything's fine.
If everyone could just cut it out! We can move forward.
Good. Wanda, do you think that the town would be willing to change their plans?
Possibly. They still have a matching grant that needs to be voted on by the I May 1st, or they're going to lose all the money.
Let's focus on that.
The mayor's a problem. Not a theater fan.
Well, who can blame her? She didn't get cast as Hill Hartford.
What, and anything goes? When?
Oh, back when the Hancock players were at that old train depot.
Oh, wait, she hates theater because she didn't get a part in a show that did 30 years ago?
Well, if I hadn't been cast as Reno, I would have sworn off theater altogether myself.
Maybe we'd be better off.
Who's the one who bailed you out?
Are our traps not working, Ian? I am not fond of our roommates here.
They are. It just takes some time.
Told you the shuffle was a better idea.
And I'm not calming down Penny every
All
time you
right,
go
let's
backwards.
call it a night. Thank you.
I must take thy costumes to yonder carriage.
Oh, well, I'll help you. Come on, Wanda.
Gladly.
So, what do you think?
At least the mice had the decency to wait until the cast went home.
I meant keeping the stage.
Oh. Don't you think we're getting ahead of ourselves?
I think we should take it a step further. Start our own community theater.
Really?
If we're an organization, it might help convincing Fairfield.
We're just doing a show for this Arts Month.
And if we do one, why not do a season of them?
We haven't done one yet.
We will.
Hopefully.
What's gonna stop us now?
We're like the island of misfit toys.
It's a quirky bunch, but you work with nonprofits. Did you come up with something?
It's a big responsibility.
Okay, we'll share it. It's not up to one person.
I barely wanted to do this show.
Aren't you glad you did?
Sometimes.
Well, we can just write something up, but we don't have to.
Okay, so you probably need some, let's see, bylaws and a board of directors, and we should make up some ground rules based on past experiences.
Learn from mistakes.
And there is a lot to cover. You know, you could go to any theater that you wanted. If you don't mind the drive, Sanford, or Full Lighters, or Compton, you know, down in the...
I like it here.
You do?
Yeah, with you. No, we could all be founding members.
The Misfit Players.
Yeah.
This is crazy. No, it's lit. Z, are you in the booth? Obviously.
Want to grab coffee? Discuss it?
If you want. The Misfit Players, huh?
Yeah.
Hey Z, wanna come with?
Nah.
Alright. See you tomorrow. Good night.
I love it up here. Come with or go home, Zayden. Okay, boss. I'll go home. I'm gonna wait until I see your car leave the parking lot. Fine.
My classes are the best attended at the studio.
But it's all just a fad.
A profitable one.
Now you say so?
I've seen the numbers.
We should ride this out as long as we can.
Look, sweetheart, it's nice that you think you can do this all by yourself.
Don't talk to her that way. She's made this studio a success. You should be thanking her.
You really think so?
I do.
What am I, chopped liver?
Not in the script, Wanda.
Should be.
I'm creating a romantic moment here, and it is difficult enough without you interjecting.
It'll pep up the scene. It needs it.
There are a few listless spots. It's affecting our performances.
I've emailed the playwright and they haven't gotten back to me yet.
Strange he hasn't responded.
I'm sure he'll reach out.
It shouldn't be a labor of Sisyphus to get a response.
Ooh, I know this one. The guy with the rock pushes it up the mountain, but it keeps falling back down.
A fellow scholar.
It was in Percy Jackson.
Aren't those books for children?
They're so fun.
In any case, that's enough for today. Casey, are you there?
I will rescue you from lack of costumes. Do not fear, citizens. Just meet me at the rendezvous point.
Comic-Con, maybe?
Who knows?
Excuse me, Tessa. I didn't mean to bother you, but I saw the arts calendar online, and our play isn't listed.
What?
I figured it was an oversight.
Yeah. Why don't you go meet with Casey Donovan? We'll take care of it.
Of course, Tessa. Thank you. You were doing such a great job. Oh, and Penelope. Oh, she's doing a great job, too.
Jack! Darling. I'm not sure there's a delicate way to put this.
Go ahead.
I love Donovan. He is just a doll. But do you really think he's up for this romantic lead?
He's quite good.
And you're such a good judge of that. I mean, you cast me and everything, but I was thinking we do have other options for that part.
We cast the show 3 weeks ago.
You would be great in that role. It's a possibility.
You want me to kick Donovan out and cast myself?
We want the show to be great, right? I'm sure Trisha will understand.
You mean Tessa?
Donovan would agree.
Ainsley, do you hear yourself?
There's obviously some chemistry between us.
Wait, is there?
Everyone's talking about it.
Are they?
Think about it. We would make these romantic scenes sing. I mean, really sing.
Is everything okay?
Fine.
That good, huh?
Ainsley is making our lives miserable.
Well, to be fair, most everyone makes you miserable, so.
Survey says. Ding, 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 ding.
If you need someone to intervene, just let me know.
Was Wanda able to make any headway with Parks and Rec?
She met with the mayor yesterday, and it did not go well. There is no bitter like theater bitter.
If we had been thinking, we should have cast the mayor in our show.
Given her Wanda's part.
Don't tell Wanda that.
Oh, I gotta go find her.
Everything okay?
It's great!
That good, huh?
I'll be back.
I haven't seen any mice in the traps this week. I think we finally rounded them all up.
Any news on set?
Well, the flats I found are in bad shape. We could repair them, but they won't look great.
Could we borrow some from another community theater?
Who lend them to us?
Right. So nobody? I mean,
Guess what I found?
oh wow. Perfect. Perfect. Nice.
Boomboxes were awesome back in the day. Why did we stop using them?
Oh, because the speaker is this big and your phone can hold an entire playlist of songs.
You can play music from a phone?
I'm taking you to the Apple store tomorrow.
What does that
And
have to
I
do?
don't mean actual apples.
Gotcha.
We'll need to come up with something for flats.
Oh, I have some. How many do you need?
How many do you have?
Enough.
Everything all right up there, Z?
I don't
Yeah,
have
but
that
sorry.
many flats,
But you have flats.
well, at the end of every show, someone always says, we don't have a place to store all this stuff. Does anyone want it? And I always say yes. I have since high school.
That's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, and flats aren't small.
Oh, well, my grandma has a big basement. I moved in to help her out a few years ago, and she has this huge workshop behind her house, and she let me build a forge. So cool!
It's nice for you to look after your granny like that.
Oh, well, apartment living didn't work out for me anyway. There's too many rules, you know, like no open flames, toxic chemicals, exotic animals. It's so stupid.
Rules are dumb.
Can we get the flats this week?
Yeah, how many do we need?
Have you seen Donovan?
Yeah, I think he just left.
Oh, I was hoping to tell him what a wonderful job he's doing.
Yeah, he's talented.
Well, yes, but also, oh, Tessa, he's such a dreamboat.
Oh, yeah, he is. That's not what I meant. For you. It's that you guys would make such a cute couple.
We would, wouldn't we?
You were looking for me.
Yes. Look. Let's see. Arts, dance, music. No mention of the play.
Oh, how strange, how odd. I have no
Wanda!
I thought we were making a great addition to Arts Center. Mom, that's how I came up with the idea.
That's not what you told us.
So we're not a part of April for the arts?
Not officially.
Wanda!
Well, it was just
Why?
me and Bob at the time. I think they'd say yes.
Okay, well, I'll reach out to them. We can make a really good case for it.
If not, it doesn't mean we still can't put on our show.
Wait, if we're not working with the town, who gave us our financing?
I wouldn't call it financing, exactly.
Who was going to give us the funds?
Nobody with any brains.
It's your money, isn't it? Oh, can't somebody give us our funds?
It was a couple of bucks.
More than a couple of bucks. Yeah.
She was just trying to help.
She just wants to be in a show.
Lots of us want to be back in, including you, Miss I Never Leave the Booth.
Fact check. True.
In any case, it looks bad.
I know ways to hide the paper trail.
Not helpful.
Would be if you don't want anyone to know.
Look, you guys, we're really trying to get the town to change their plans and spend some serious money.
Oh, we're going to be fine, and you're doing great.
For now.
What happened to you last time was just a fluke. I mean, it's not going to happen again.
Wait, how did you get the building if we weren't working with Fairfield?
Bob arranged it.
Nothing nefarious, right?
I don't think so.
But you don't know?
Laws are confusing.
How did you even get the building then from Sandoval?
Well, I didn't mention you. You're trolling, though.
Well, at least I didn't have the sheriff come for me.
At least I didn't cause a 5-alarm fire.
At least I didn't get arrested.
Well, at least I still have all my eyelashes.
Enough! Wanda, this looks inappropriate.
Oh, who's looking?
We can honestly say we didn't know.
I knew.
You didn't cast anyone.
Why would I want to help with casting?
That's my point.
All right, well, you know what? I don't want any more surprises, okay?
There's carpet beetles in the dressing room.
What? When were you going to
I vacuumed them up and I used the vinegar.
Will that work? It should.
Easier than bed bugs.
It would have been awesome to let me superheat the building though.
Not with your track record.
It was one fire. Make sure the beetles are gone. And if there are no more problems, I have to go work things out with the arts calendar.
Need some help?
No, I got this. Get those meetings.
Well, that could have gone worse.
That could have gone better.
It's gonna be okay. She just doesn't want to repeat what happened last time.
She, hasn't said.
Showhurst lost money.
That's bound to happen from time to time.
Not with Music Man. But it's more than that. She was...
Okay, don't tell me. It's her story to tell.
Go easy on her.
You know I could give the same advice to you, right?
Well, going easy isn't my style.
I'm sensing that.
Scott, I thought you'd left.
Class, go okay?
Middle-aged women all getting their boogie on. Can't beat it.
Oh, they love you.
Traffic will be miserable soon. You should get going.
I should.
But
I can't take this job in Pittsburgh.
But Scott, it's what you've always dreamed of.
That's what I thought too, but you made me rethink everything.
Scott, I didn't really even intend for any of that to happen.
Plan for this to happen, Jennifer. But now I think about you and me. I can't seem to find the right words at the right moment, but that's what I've always dreamed of. You and me. I hope that's what you wanted to.
Wow, that was good.
Was it?
Yeah, no, that was pretty good.
Like 6 weeks.
Ainsley, don't break character.
I mean, I thought it was good, wasn't it? I mean, I thought it was great. I mean, I'm really feeling it. I mean, not feeling it. I mean, you're great, just not in that way. Acting, feeling it. No. What'd you think, Jack? I've been working on that speech. Was it working for you?
Now it's ruined.
Nice work, Donovan. Why don't we stop there?
I need everyone on stage.
No.
We'll pick up after our break.
Donovan has made the most of this scene, but it isn't set up quite right.
It's a little awkward, but I'm happy to keep working on it.
I'm struggling too. And with all my ability, it's surprising.
It's coming along.
You and I could meet and work on it.
You should keep working with Don.
Oh, of course. Or we could work
privately.
We should keep working here in rehearsal.
Of course. Very professional.
When are we gonna get to my scene?
Soon. Let's take a break first. Tess, do we have any announcements?
We are officially in April for the Arts.
I told you.
Well, Deshaun at Parks and Rec went to bat for us, but it was awkward.
Well, I'll be at a meeting next week. I'll patch it up.
And the show is looking so good, you guys. Oh, okay. Your show shirts are here. So let's take 15 and just grab your shirts.
Was that a bird?
That was a bat!
It was a fox.
Yeah, just startled. See, are you all right up there?
Yeah, boss. Whoa.
Now bats?
Right?
Bats are useful creatures. They eat mosquitoes.
They also give you rabies.
We will get rid of them.
They're endangered,
Huh.
and they won't leave until after they've raised their pups.
Pups?
Juvenile bats.
Are you a bat expert?
I'm proud to be knowledgeable about a wide variety of topics.
Or you're a vampire. Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
They return to the same nesting site every year.
Wait, so they'll keep coming back?
It's kind of amazing. They know where they've had their babies and they'll always return.
And this feeder will always have bats.
If you block their entrance, they'll return elsewhere next year.
Okay, let's do that.
You can't until after nesting season is over. Late August, I'd say.
We open in April.
You can block their way to the inside.
Let's try that. Yeah? Okay. Yeah.
Why don't we call it for tonight?
Yeah. Actors, you can go home. Staff and crew, please gather on stage, and everyone just keep an eye out.
Well, I'm sure it'll all be fine. You two are so on top of everything. Yeah, where are those bats?
This is your fault, you know?
What? How so?
You could be home, reading a good book, instead of here, trying to figure out how to debat the theater.
We demoused the theater.
Bats are worse, don't you think?
They fly around and give you debilitating illnesses, so yeah, probably.
That would be so hilarious if it wasn't
for the infectious diseases.
How is this our life right now?
It might have been easier to enter the fire salon.
At least they knew what to expect.
Right. I'll go find Bob. Yeah. No.
Shirt or?
Oh, I thought you were going to confront me about what's going on with me and Jack.
Are you two dating?
Might as well be. The romantic tension is so obvious.
Is it?
But it is bad karma to start a relationship before we open.
Is it?
We will not act on anything yet.
Good luck with that.
It's not luck, Tegan. It's fate.
It's Tessa.
Right.
We have bats too.
So cool.
Not inside?
True.
Okay, I need help figuring out how to keep them out of the theater.
I can borrow a shotgun.
They're endangered.
So?
You can't kill them.
Sure you can, just gotta lead him a little.
Legally. Could you two please just figure something out?
We'll look into it.
It's gonna be fun.
Shotgun would have been more fun.
Hey, did you ever get a hold of the playwright?
Won't get back to me.
Well, you know what? Just change whatever you want.
You can't change the playwright's words without his permission.
Well, maybe we shouldn't have done it at all.
It should be fixed.
Just do it as is.
If you make a couple of changes, get him involved in the process.
I promise you, they don't care.
Why are you fighting me on this?
Because it's not worth the hassle.
I think it is, to get it right.
Let it go, Jack.
Tessa, do you want to tell him or should I?
Tell me what?
What are you talking about, Bob?
Tessa.
What?
Tessa wrote the play.
How? How did you know?
Gut feeling.
So you suspected it was me, but you didn't know for sure?
I do now.
Yes, Bob.
I know this guy who with the net, he can find out things.
No. Don't tell me anything else. Just go. Get out. Go.
He says you should really use a VPN.
Get out! Oh,
How could you not tell me
I was embarrassed.
that I like it and want to direct it?
I'm an amateur.
We all are.
I didn't want anyone to know.
I've been emailing you, and you've been ignoring me.
I didn't know how to respond. Everyone was just so critical.
It's part of the process. It's not that I didn't like it.
If you liked it so much, you wouldn't have had so many problems with it.
I have problems with guys and dolls. Hamlet waiting for Godot.
Everybody has problems with waiting for Godot. It's a sucky play.
Z, are you in the booth?
I'm always in the booth.
I have problems with Die Hard. Best movie ever made. Look, it's the first time it's being performed. It's bound to have flaws. Let's work them out.
Well, it's too late to change it now, so.
I've loved working with it. It's fun. It's fresh. You're talented. You don't need to hide.
I'm not hiding. I just didn't want to put myself out there.
I get it. Here's how I see it. This is your comfort zone. And here's where the magic happens.
It feels more like nausea.
You don't pass.
Nothing I can do about it, so we're stuck.
It's gonna be good.
Thank you for taking a chance on it. It really meant a lot.
I can't believe I didn't know it was yours. Like, it's your voice, it's you.
Tessa, you wrote the play? That is so amazing!
Yeah, who knew Tessa could write, too?
What can't she do?
I have more important questions. Like, why didn't you give Frances more lines?
I wouldn't do that. She's also the one who can give you fewer.
I've always liked you, Tessa. And my character has a lot of unrealized potential.
And this is why she wanted to remain anonymous.
I'm just
It's
saying.
been a lot today. Why don't we give Tessa some space?
Do you have the keys to the prop closet?
I told you I could get in there.
If you pick the lock, it may not work again.
That's true, but I can do it.
And I could set off an explosion to get in there too.
That'd be a bad idea.
Right, Bob?
All right, I got them. Here they are. Let's go. Come on.
Tessa is so touchy.
She wasn't expecting to be outed today.
You know, it's not surprising that she wrote this play. She knows more about theater than anyone I know. She basically grew up backstage. Her mother was a professional actress.
Wait, does her mom still act?
No, died 10 years ago. Cancer. The tough thing was, she didn't even tell Tessa she was sick until it was too late.
That's rough.
Yeah. You know, Tessa could use someone in her life. I mean you, of course.
Well,
It's not for me to interfere, but why wouldn't I?
Look, I don't want to talk about this.
A good approach too. She'd like that.
No. I didn't mean like that.
Oh, you should give it a try.
Wanda, just.
This little boy flirty stuff is for boys. Ask her out.
I didn't think that
You know, that's the problem with your generation.
What?
Dinner, a glass of Merlot, date. See you tomorrow.
Did you see Donovan's speech tonight?
Yeah, it was good.
So dreamy.
And well written.
Oh, that too. Good night.
Good night. Okay, Bob and Ian are working on the bat situation, and they just left. And oh, Zayden?
She's gone. Everyone else is. So.
All right.
Hey. Do you want to grab something to eat from Val's?
Yeah, sure. Let me just grab my laptop. I have like some rewrites that you asked me to do and some edits for the Misfit bylaws that we...
Oh, a working dinner. Great.
Look, if you're tired and you don't want to do it tonight, you can just go home. It's
No,
not like an emergency.
it's fine. It's fine. Let's go.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Now smile.
Just taking your advice.
Okay. Meet you there?
That was weak.
Yeah. So is pretending to have left to listen in.
Yeah, and?
Come with or go home.
I'll go home.
We'll wait until we see your car leave the parking lot.
Fine.
He doesn't know how to have any fun.
I do, it's just not this.
You should really join in one of our classes, kid. See what all the rage is about.
I'm not interested in making a fool of myself.
He probably wouldn't be able to keep up anyway.
With the exercise, yes. The dance moves, no. I'll stick to the weight room.
That's not aerobic.
The Stairmaster is.
Not as fun.
Gets the job done.
Oh, I'm scared to death of that thing.
Oh, Francis, it's just like a treadmill. Instead, it just kind of keeps on going. Sorry.
No phones should be on stage.
I've been waiting for this call. Hello, this is Ainsley.
Well, let's take 5.
She wants out to take a phone call.
It must be important.
While we're stopped, I wanted to find Penelope. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Oh, I have good news for you two. Parks and Recs have decided to change their plans. They're going to find funds to keep the safe.
That's fantastic.
There's only one catch.
Oh, there always is.
We have to have a good audience for the show.
They give you a number?
300, 2 nights total.
That is a tall order.
Well, it has to be good. It's just a light expense to the town.
And if not, no stage, huh?
And the mayor could still veto. But the more town council we have on our side, the less likely.
We can work on that. That's good news.
That's a lot of pressure.
It's the best news we've heard since we started. We can at least enjoy it for a minute.
I suppose.
Everyone's doing well with the edits.
Yeah, I should have made those cuts long ago, man.
They're made now.
It's exciting to see it.
You have a lot to be proud of.
Oh, it would be delightful if I could find Ainsley. I found the baby blue dress to make all of her dreams come true.
Princess parties again, huh?
They are just the best.
Ainsley just stepped out, so.
Wait, I got a text from her. She's dropping out.
What?
We open in 2 weeks.
She was cast as Maria in The Sound of Music.
You have got to be kidding me.
Right. I mean, she's more of a berries to me.
I didn't mean that.
Rehearsals conflict with our performance date, and they won't budge.
Or she won't.
She says it's a dream role and knows we'll understand.
Oh, yeah, please.
Why was she auditioning somewhere else?
Some actors prefer the less sophisticated musical genre to the pure form of theater.
Enough with you.
We will convince her to come back.
I think she put her phone on Do Not Disturb. Yeah, she blocked me.
How can she dump us like this?
It's not proper etiquette.
I mean, I get it. Is Maria.
Don't defend it. You'd never do something like that.
Right.
If you cancel, the Misfits are done and we'll lose everything. And if we go on and it's a mess,
We're done. We lose everything.
We're caught between Scylla and Charybdis.
What?
Scylla is a six-headed monster, and Charybdis is a swirling whirlpool.
No one cares about your classical references.
I think in times of upheaval, it's a way to...
No, it's more that we find a way out of this mess. And that we should...
Where is she? Where is she? I will chop her into tiny little pieces and feed her to my cats. Where is she? Oh, I need to find that ridiculous excuse for a human being.
Penelope.
If someone could tell me where she is located, then I will take her down.
What is the matter? Oh, sweet Penny. It just breaks my heart to see you this way.
But didn't you hear? Ainsley's dropped out.
It's unfortunate, of course, but I'm sure it'll all be sorted out.
But we opened in less than 2
Jack and Tessa have brought us this far. I'm sure they have a plan that they're working on right now.
Don't they?
100% all set. Don't worry about it. We've got this.
See? Why don't we go get some fresh air? I've been meaning to talk to you anyway.
Okay.
We go that way.
Yeah.
Do you have a plan?
No, this just happened. We can't cancel.
I agree. It's gotta go on.
Okay, well, it's in basically 10 days, so I am not above begging her to come back.
I can fill in.
You must realize that is not a viable solution.
No, Howard, I can do it.
Who will do your part?
Oh, I know I can fill in for that lady part.
You would not be believable in that role.
Then how would we?
Wanda, we'll find a lead. Everyone go home. Tess and I will work it out.
It's as if the sword of Damocles was hanging over our heads.
Can you please stop?
Okay, we need to make some calls. Oh, desperate calls.
We could make some calls.
Simone is so good, but she's just always in a show. And Una, maybe Kim. It's such a tough ask this late.
Or you could do it.
Me?
You know the script, the blocking.
I haven't been on stage in years.
You've been to every rehearsal, and you're perfect for the role.
It wouldn't look right. I'm on staff. I wrote it.
No one would think anything of a last-minute casting like this.
But
You can do it.
I don't think so.
The Misfits need you.
The Misfits are making me crazy.
Do it for me, then. I don't want to have to use a smile. But I will if I have to. It'll be hard to bring someone in this late. If we cancel now, we lose our one chance to keep this space as a theater.
Oh, it'll have a gym floor.
Still a theater.
Still a theater.
If you really don't want to do it, we'll find someone else.
I'll do it.
For the Misfits.
No, for you.
So, what's the plan?
Tess will do the role.
Oh, Tessa, you're going to save the show. You'll be wonderful. I just know it.
We'll see about that.
Ainsley just texted me back.
Does she want to come back?
She wants to know if I'm free for dinner next week.
Timing's a little off.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I should go home. I have a few lines to memorize.
I'll help you run lines if you want.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Vows?
Meet you there.
Told you they had it all under control.
You did. You're so smart.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Smart and dreamy.
Not any more than you.
Oh, you're the best, Don.
Oh, will you don't stop it?
Oh, sorry, Zayden.
Oh, we don't want to upset you.
It'd be horrible if you were sad.
Make it worse.
Oh, Zayden. You're so funny.
Not what I was going for. Well, I can't believe I agreed to do this.
You're gonna be great.
I'm glad I got to practice with you this afternoon. I will feel a lot more confident tonight.
Donovan felt bad he couldn't get off work.
Pesky day jobs. I took 2 days off and I've been running lines nonstop.
Probably helps that you wrote it.
Not as much as you think.
Ainsley called me today.
Really?
She wanted to come back.
Maybe we should let her.
What? You're in now. And we open in 3 days.
What happened to the Sound of Music?
They kicked her out.
She just started like a week ago.
She made little Gretel cry. Not professional enough.
That tracks.
And she wanted all her dresses to be
Baby blue? Even her nuns have it?
Apparently.
Actors.
Don't lump us all in there.
I mean, she was a little over the top. But...
A little. Anything you want to go over before everyone gets here?
Yes. You know what? Do you know the kiss at the end of Act 2? I messed it up last night. Can we run that?
Sure. Where are we? The line is leading up to, I hope that's what you want to.
I didn't know.
She turns away, and he says, now you do. And she looks over her right shoulder.
What do you want to do about it?
I have a few ideas, and then he reaches. No, that's not right. It's his left arm.
Oh.
He takes her hand, she turns,
Okay.
and just the mechanics. Her head goes right, his goes left, and he kisses her.
Okay, so,
Yeah, so.
do it! Seriously, Satan. Why are you here this early? Don't let me stop you. I was just, checking sound levels. All right, well, thank you so much. I got this. We've got this.
Good. Hey, look, I'm gonna run out and get the coffee. I've got time.
You don't have to do that.
It's our thing now. 1 cream, no sugar.
I'm not gonna turn it down.
Misfit, I still can't believe Ainsley dropped out. Help me, Tessa One Kenobi. You're our only hope.
Is there a Star Wars convention?
This one's just for fun.
Well, yeah, I'll see if they fit. Can I meet you in the dressing room?
I think we blocked all the bad entrances into the theater.
Where did
Oh,
you
if you go
get-
down-
No, I don't want to know, actually.
The bats are still in the eaves.
Well, that'll have to do. Hopefully, it'll work.
I'd rather just shoot them, but we can't because it's illegal.
Right, Bob.
It was tempting. The screaming was intense.
Well, they're just hungry.
Still creepy.
Thanks, you two.
It's nothing.
It was above and beyond the Call of Duty.
Whatever it takes to get this show up. Within the scope of our fine legal system.
Right, Bob.
You two are good eggs.
Oh, don't let it get out.
It'd ruin our reputations.
We're gonna hang up the suits and be right back.
Hey, you trying on costumes?
Oh yeah, Act 2 finale. Isn't it great?
Yeah.
Oh, I have good news. 6 of the 7 town council bought tickets.
You're kidding.
We're up to 75 pre-sale. Better yet, the mayor's gonna be be their opening night.
Oh, that's a good get.
Well, she couldn't let the town council show her up. Councilman Macker said they could even override a veto.
Wait, Bob didn't have anything to do with that, did he?
I don't think so.
Let's hope.
Where's Jack?
Oh, he went to get our coffee.
Ah, so you and Jack gonna happen?
I don't know what you're talking about, Wanda.
Oh, please. He's so into you.
You think?
Everyone thinks.
Well, I don't get why he would.
You're not a complete basket case.
Depends on who you ask. And besides, could I ever trust someone that handsome?
Oh, yeah.
If you're gonna trust someone, you might as well trust someone that hot.
Zayden?
Just saying.
I'm gonna give him a chance.
I'm not looking for some fly-by-night Broadway romance.
Oh, it doesn't seem that way to me. No one's out to get you.
I know that.
Do you?
I have to go try on my costumes.
That loser did a number on her.
Poor kid.
Mark was such a slime ball.
That was a long time ago.
Not long enough, I guess.
Do you think she'll come around and give Jack a chance?
I don't know. She's a tough cookie.
Once bitten, twice shy.
Ugh, don't say that.
Why?
I'm not superstitious, but we have a bat problem. I would not tempt fate.
All right. Oh.
Dress rehearsal.
I messed up the cross in scene 2, and it just threw everything off.
I got you.
Fine actors always cover for each other.
No, I made a lot of errors.
You were the least of our worries.
Thank you, actors, for rolling with the technical misfires, and shout out to Tess for pulling that out.
Tessa!
I'm not sure a professional would have done a finer job. Last minute like that.
I mean, it wasn't that amazing.
Oh, I'm sure you could have, but no one could fill your shoes.
That's true.
Well, we made it through Hell Week, so there's that.
I never did like that term. It should be something more sophisticated.
Hades Week.
I like the sound of that.
I mean, it did feel like we were in the underworld. And Zeta did say the name of the Scottish play.
I undid the curse. I did all the things.
Doesn't feel like it.
Well, they say a bad dress rehearsal means a great opening.
How about a catastrophic dress rehearsal?
Some of us are trying back here.
Penelope, we are here to help. Actors should get changed. I'll email notes and be ready for opening tomorrow. Staff and crew, let's gather up.
You okay, Penny?
Taking deep breaths. Zayden, I'm coming up to discuss sound cues.
I don't know what happened to the soundboard.
And Bob and Ian, you're next.
casters on Jennifer's bedroom.
Wish I knew. We have others.
And Ian, can you check on
Already
that?
on it.
Good.
What was that?
Wanda, we're fixing this.
Jack, darling, so good to see you.
But
This is a closed rehearsal?
I'm so glad you and Thelma are both here.
you mean Tessa?
I've given up.
I am back and ready to go on.
I told you we already recast you the day you left.
Not by somebody as talented as I am. I'm ready to jump in and save the show.
You've been out of rehearsal for 2 weeks.
Thanks for checking in, but we're good.
Jack, we go way back.
We don't.
We don't have time to deal with you right now, Ainsley. So.
You're really going to go on after a disastrous dress rehearsal with someone as untested as Tessa.
She's not untested.
You finally get your name right. I mean, to insult you, but still.
I'm sure that you're upset it didn't work out between us, but we should set it aside for the good of the show.
I don't even know what to say to that.
Wait, but Ainsley, you just got here.
You wanted her early for that?
But she wasn't here, so how did you know it was a disaster?
I just assumed it's the Misfits after all.
What? Wait, how?
Oh, Jack is
No, how could you? The missing casters, the prop malfunctions, the soundboard, that was all you?
You messed with my soundboard? See, who the do you think you are? You can go ahead and... Oh, and while you're at it...
Is someone censoring Zayden?
I'm censoring myself. Some theaters don't like it when you curse over the sound system.
Especially at Sanford when the board of directors are at rehearsal. I was in that show.
Oh, I remember. I was talking about you.
Someone should check on Penny.
Yeah.
I already locked her in the closet. Oh.
How did you get in the theater?
Oh, the back door to the theater was open when I got here.
You didn't say anything.
Well, the lock had been picked. I thought Bob had done it.
You told me not to.
When do you listen?
I listen. Sometimes.
You screw up our dress rehearsal. What? To mess with the actors?
I figured you'd want to call on a professional.
After you damaged our tech?
I didn't think you would know it was me.
So you think that you can just go walk in here and take the lead?
I created this role and Tessa stole my part.
You quit.
Via text.
Tessa can't handle it. She's naive and foolish. Just ask Mark Cirillo if you can find him.
You.
It's okay, everyone.
You want me to let Penelope out of the closet to come deal with her? Because I'll brave it.
Nope. I got this, Z. I would rather fall flat on my face than let you anywhere near our stage.
Have it your way, but there's no way you'll pull this off without me.
Here's what I say.
Bye-bye. Oh, now that clip was on point.
They all will be tomorrow.
Oh, one last thing. When will the next auditions for the Misfits be?
Get out!
You're all busy. I will check back later.
What now?
Better locks on the doors.
I can do that.
and possibly a restraining order.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Hmm.
So, Bob, Ian, status?
We're mostly good now on our end.
Yeah, it was a lot of petty stuff.
It's a good thing it wasn't us.
You know how to cause some serious damage.
Mm-hmm. Remind me to stay on the good side. Zayden?
I gotta reprogram, but it won't take long. Penelope says she wants to run a Q2Q tomorrow afternoon.
Oh, good idea. Is she still in the closet?
She wanted another minute. She says it's soothing.
All right, crew, I'll see you all tomorrow, say 4. Can you get off?
Sure.
I can sneak out.
Penelope says that works for her.
See you all then. You okay?
Yeah. I just need to get this off my chest.
Tess, you have a big day tomorrow. Why don't you just get
I'm not
changed?
gonna let Ainsley drop that name there and leave it.
You don't have to do this now.
Yeah, we do. I'm done hiding.
Okay.
I don't like talking about it.
I get it.
I was co-producing. I normally work alone, but Mark, that's the guy that I was seeing, he said he wanted to learn the ropes. And it was all a lie. He managed to pocket the proceeds and skip town. I can't believe I was so stupid.
He was trying to deceive you. And then he betrayed you. That's not your fault.
The theater trusted me.
He's the one that stole it.
I'm the one who let my guard down. And besides, most people think I took the money and just tried to get away with it.
Hence the ban.
So many successful shows and then one mistake, and it was a big mistake though.
It's unfair considering the show was a success. Technically.
Actually. The money just ended up in someone else's pocket. I really thought Mark and I had something, you know?
Been there.
You got conned while trying to produce The Music Man? Because that irony is not lost on me.
No. I thought I found someone.
Oh.
And I proposed and got turned down.
With a ring and everything?
Following my last college baseball game in front of an at-capacity crowd.
Ouch.
It became Rams legend, and you can still find the video on YouTube.
That's humiliating.
I thought she'd be thrilled, but she thought she wouldn't enjoy her senior year if she was engaged. I wanted to start a life with her, and she wanted to date at the right frat for homecoming.
You know, if she really loved you, she would have been flashing that ring all over the place.
My dad said I dodged a bullet.
But it didn't feel that way at the time.
No,
You really loved her.
thought so. I mean, now I know it was just youth and wishful thinking. Nothing compared to the real thing.
Z, are you okay up there?
Yeah, boss. Whoa.
You okay, Tess?
Yeah.
Hold on. I'll go find Bob.
I'll go get him.
Look, it's late. You have a big day tomorrow.
Well, I hope we can keep the bats out for the performance.
It'll ruin the moment. Get changed. Get some sleep.
You know, no matter what happens tomorrow, I really enjoyed working with you, Jack.
Same.
Good night.
Tess.
Yeah?
Never mind. Night, Tess.
Is it still here?
It's just one bat.
One is enough to give you rabies.
Let's get the suits there.
I love the suits.
Yep, they're awesome.
We're like spacemen.
Ian, I'll catch up in a minute. Hey, Jack.
What's
Is,
up?
Tessa still here?
She's getting changed.
I heard that, Sandoval got another offer on this building.
I thought the sale was already set with the town.
Yeah, Sandoval's been putting off signing.
So the town could lose the building altogether.
They don't match the offer in 24 hours.
Maybe they'll come up with the money.
I don't know.
There's nothing we can do.
Want me to find Tessa?
No, we shouldn't tell anyone, especially the actors.
Actors speak easy.
Well, look, we'll put on our show and hopefully it all works out.
I know how to keep a secret. Comes in handy.
You too, Z.
Dude!
Let's just wait and see.
But, dude.
Yeah. You should be out meeting your audience.
I was, but I just wanted a minute to myself.
I can go.
No. Stay.
None of the cast has changed into their street clothes.
Oh, Casey cleared that.
Oh, how could she object? She basically lives in her costumes.
How did we even pull this off?
One step at a time. Congratulations.
You put it all together. So.
It was your script, though. You on stage with almost no rehearsal.
Yeah, I think next time I would prefer a little more prep.
There will be a next time.
I hope so.
Good.
I mean, I'll still produce. I should audition too.
You should, if it works out.
Oh, I was such a mess before I went on stage.
Tess, if you needed...
No. I had to work through it on my own, you know? It's so different than rehearsal. Just knowing that the audience is out there, waiting. Just standing in the wings, I thought that my heart would be right out of my chest. But as soon as I got that first word out, it was all fun. All joy. Thank you for making me do it.
I didn't make you.
This was my comfort zone. And this was where the magic happened.
You were something else up here. You are something else.
See? Just kidding, of course. Seriously, Satan, always here.
We did a great job, don't you think? I mean, wow, what?
It isn't proper etiquette to leave the theater in makeup and costume. But it was jolly good fun.
It could be the Misfits' way, you know. We do things a little differently.
I love that idea, Pen. Ooh, how fun!
Show was well received, and a discerning crowd, I'd say.
You two had amazing chemistry, really believable.
It was cute, for sure. Don't get any ideas.
Oh, sweet Penny, it's strictly professional, right, Tessa?
Yeah.
I'm not particularly fond of it.
Well, it's the downside of dating a leading man.
Oh, the only downside.
You all did the Misfits proud tonight, an opening that won't be forgotten.
You're sure to get the approval. Wanda says we sold over 50 tickets at the door.
175 in the house tonight, and we'll be sure to do just as well tomorrow.
So many.
A lot of Sanford players came out.
To see if we'd be a disaster, but we weren't.
I hear a group from Compton is coming tomorrow for the very same reason.
Well, a ticket sold is a ticket sold. They'd be crazy to tear down the stage now.
I saw the mayor talking to Wanda.
Maybe to give her the good news.
Unfortunately, no.
Huh?
They're not going to keep the stage?
Worse, the building sale fell through. Sandoval got a better offer, and they couldn't match it.
How could this happen?
For condos, apparently.
Condos?
Wait, so they're just going to tear the building down?
No, raise the whole thing.
Oh, man,
All right, everyone, there's nothing to be done tonight. Go home and be ready for another show tomorrow.
This is so typical. I always miss out on my big break.
The Misfit players would have been your big break?
A girl can dream.
I can't believe it.
It was always a long shot.
No, we were so close.
Fairfield will be looking for another site for the community center. We'll work with them.
No, the only reason that they could afford this place was because of that grant. Well, it expires on May 1st.
Maybe we'll find somewhere else.
In a week? With a real theater?
We could use a room at a library or a space at a church.
We cannot let this slip away.
Something will come up.
You're not willing to fight?
I'm not one for lost causes.
The Misfits were a lost cause. You convinced us to put ourselves out there.
Everyone was here on their own.
No, we did it for you.
That's not true.
It was for me.
Tess.
When push comes to shove, you're not willing to take a stand?
Mr. Sandoval doesn't care about this place. He's only gonna look at the bottom line.
You don't know that.
He's the kind of guy to back out last minute on a deal. He's the one with the power, not us.
But we could try.
They only had 24 hours to match the deal. There was nothing to be done.
How did you know that?
I found out last night.
And you didn't tell me?
I didn't tell anyone. We were about to open.
You should have said something. We could have done something. We had more time.
There was nothing to be done.
You didn't know that.
Why knock our heads on a wall? We need to move on.
I don't believe you. You convinced me to take risks, but you are a coward.
Tess.
No, you know what? This is my fault. I always trust the wrong people.
Wait, don't do this. Can't we just talk?
Nope. I'm on my own.
Wait, Tess, just wait.
I have to go home and rest. Because I have a show tomorrow.
So, Zayden, you see all that?
Sucks to be you.
Yeah.
I didn't see any bats or mice tonight.
Neither did I.
No animals of any kind.
No sets fell down, nothing exploded,
No one was arrested.
and no one was set on fire.
I didn't see a flame anywhere.
You know, I'd say that's a win.
We done did good.
Yeah. Look at us.
At least someone's happy.
If it's any consolation, it won't last.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
Helps me.
Great show again tonight, you guys.
Too bad it's the end for the Misfits.
Oh, that's no way to talk.
Did we hear anything back from the mayor?
Well, with the grant expiring, they're probably going to scrap the whole community center renovation altogether.
Great. There won't even be room for a stage.
The mayor did look a little gleeful. Funny thing is, though, I saw Sandoval here tonight.
Sandoval came to the show? Why? To rub our faces in this?
No. His father used to run the dinner theater before it closed in the early 90s. Maybe he wanted to see the magic come back to life one last time.
In its former glory.
Yeah.
Well, the theater could have had a present.
Maybe we could put on a show elsewhere.
In a week? Space is so expensive and rent is so high and we just can't afford it.
Maybe the other theaters will take us back now. We've been so amazing.
I wouldn't hold your breath.
What was the count tonight?
What does it matter?
It seemed full.
213.
At least we met our goal, right? That's over 300.
A lot of good that did us.
Where's Jack?
I haven't seen him all night. Oh. Sorry, Tessa.
Let's go to the cast party, you guys. Okay, I rented us the private room at Val's. Come on.
It doesn't feel quite as celebratory as we hoped.
It was a lot of fun while it lasted.
The end of a show is always hard.
We had a good run.
Enough with the mopey faces. We put on a great show with Tessa's wonderful play, terrific production value, a talented cast, including a dreamboat leading man. Maybe we have to start over, but there's always hope and positive attitudes.
We're gonna try. Come on, let's go.
Do I need to change?
Of course not. Come as you are.
Great, I'll just grab my shield.
Maybe we do need hope and positive attitudes.
Theaters don't run on dreams and rainbows.
There are other spaces.
Yeah, but that's not it. It's something about this building, this stage. They're just gonna toss it aside. This is a hallowed place where we create magic. It's not right.
No, it's not. Have you seen Jack?
Stay out of it, Wanda.
You know, I can't do that.
No, I haven't seen him.
He was here tonight, but you know that already. I saw your Green Valley coffee backstage.
It was a weak peace offering.
Aren't you gonna give him a chance?
He knew. He knew this was going down, and he did not tell me.
I wouldn't told you either.
I'm a founding member of the Misfit Players.
You were the last minute lead before opening night.
I'm also the producer.
And would you have told any of the cast as the producer?
It doesn't matter. He should have told me.
I don't think it's about that.
How am I supposed to trust him?
He made one choice you didn't like.
No, it's not meant to be. Like the Misfits.
It's not as bad as all that.
Oh, you know what? It's worse. This really felt like a new start. Like a second chance. No, it's just the same old, same old.
Let's go to Val's.
Okay.
And forget all about this.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get some liquid courage and we'll tell him off.
That's terrible advice.
I guess it's not a good idea to take life lessons from a misfit. Come on, let's go.
Okay, just give me a minute. I'll meet you there.
I'll meet you there.
Jack.
Hey. Great show tonight.
You saw it?
Wouldn't miss it.
Sandoval was in the audience tonight.
I know. I invited him.
You did?
Drove to his house this afternoon.
Did you just show up at his front door?
He was surprised too.
What did you say? Like, hey, come see our show.
I was already out of my comfort zone.
Was the magic happening?
It felt more like nausea. But it was worth it. He said the whole evening was enchanting.
He did not.
Exact words. It wasn't just a show. It was It was the community. The camaraderie. He confessed that the new offer wasn't much more than the town's. He just thought he could squeeze more money from Fairfield.
So he hasn't signed either then?
No,
Please tell me he's gonna take the town's offer.
he's not.
Well, you tried.
He's not selling. He wants to lease the building to the Misfits.
Well, we cannot afford that, so.
I think we can. $1 a year.
What?
He didn't want to charge anything at all, but his lawyer made him charge something. All he wants is a seat at the board of directors.
That can be arranged. How did this happen?
Have you ever wondered why he never sold this place? It just sat here, unused for years.
Market's been bad?
He said he wasn't selling because there's something about a theater.
There is. But he still tried to screw the town over for the money.
You can't blame him for trying.
What's gonna happen to the community center then?
He has a property west of here. He's gonna give the town a good deal before the grant expires.
How did this happen?
Maybe he's a sucker for a love story.
Jack, thank you.
You did this.
I didn't drive to Sandoval's house.
You held it all together, though. If it wasn't for you, there would have been nothing for him to see.
Nah, we all did that.
But you saved the day.
About yesterday, I shouldn't have called you a coward.
You were right. Truth hurts.
Yeah, but I'm the coward. I hadn't been on stage in years. I refused to put my name on my own play. I mean, I had no business calling you that.
I'm glad you did. I get through life just sliding by. I need to stand up when it matters.
Well, you did today. In spades.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you that I knew.
Yeah, you did it for the right reasons.
But after what we talked about,
I was upset. I overreacted.
I understand why, though. I should have thought it through.
And what? Drop that bomb on me right before I was about to go on stage for the first time? To tell you the truth, I probably would have done the same thing. You know, actors.
But still,
Thanks for that. It was Hell Week. Oh.
what happens in Hell Week stays in Hell Week.
Yeah. Let's go to the cast party.
Yeah, there's something I need to tell you. We've met before. Before the play, I mean.
No, we haven't.
Not technically, I guess, but last fall, I stood behind you in Green Valley Coffee. I don't know what it was, but the way you laughed, the way you treated the barista, I don't know, but it's something. And after I left there, I couldn't get you out of my head. But I never saw you again.
I moved across town.
I was so mad I didn't strike up a conversation, even though I wanted to. I wasn't willing to take a risk. Stand up when I should. And then I show up here and you're on this stage, singing your lungs out.
I was so embarrassed.
I was hooked. I don't want to miss out this time. So, how about it?
How about it? That's it?
Yeah.
Well, that's not very romantic.
So, I just drove to the home of a man I never met. Convinced him to come to our show, get him to basically donate this entire building to our fledgling organization, and confess that I was taken with you from a brief encounter and admit that it was a huge, huge mistake not to speak to you that day. And you want another grand gesture?
Yeah, pretty much.
You know I'm crazy about you.
That smile's all you got?
Oh, is it working?
Pretty much.
It's not just me, we're all up here now. I gather. It's kind of crowded.
We're all
Don't touch the
just so
soundboard.
happy for you. You two are so stinking cute.
All this romance in the books.
There's always one. Bravo.
Or two. Good job, Jack.
On both counts.
Our own theater.
Go to the cast party, you misfits. We'll meet you there. Okay, boss.
Hey, Johnny,
Does
let's
anyone
go
want to
to
start
the
party after the cast
Moonshine.
I have 2 tickets to party.
See? Don't like that one? See? I got more. Get out of the booth or you're out of the misfits. Fine. And see? Yeah, boss? Kill the lights. Stage lights out.